And we are live on YouTube. Let's go. Just a chill stream or whatever. Let's exit this. There we go. Yep. Hi. Hello. Welcome in. Let me put the pin. I mean, I'll put the pin. I'll put the pin. Let's put the pin. Okay. Actually, let's just pull up my... Woo! How you doing today, Quinn? Welcome in, welcome in. It rhymes! I finally got my badge, guys. So that's fun. Was it... Oh wait, was it this one? Oh wait, no, I think I passed it. That is... There we go. Is that? I don't think it's gonna. Is it gonna be the same one? Let's test. That was last stream. Okay. Is it live now? Yeah, I see it. Okay. That is last stream. Okay, so I have to. Ew. Can't I just? Is it not like a? Oh wait, is this? Huh, that works. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. There we go. Feel free to. There we go. I really want someone to draw me and Wanda with our kids, but I don't have enough money. Same. Cause same. I'd be saying the same thing about me and Zoro. I actually do have one like art of me and Zoro together, and I absolutely love it a bit. It's my background. It's actually my background on my other monitor. You can't see it though. I think I could post it. Hold on. There we go. There. And then let's pin that. Let's go. W. Now it's done. I could have done that before I started streaming. But I do have a photo of me and Zoro. I think I posted in the Discord actually. Did I do that? I don't remember. I don't oh yes I did. It is. You see it, Quinn? You see us? Oh. You can't see us. Hold on. Word ball. Lambo, can you not lift my bed sheets? You see us? This is us. Look at us. Look at us. Me, him, us. I like us. Yeah. So I did have one of us together. I keep forgetting I gotta announce it. I have to tell people that I'm gonna be live on YouTube. I have to announce it like I announced Twitch. Let's put some tunes on. Let's go to the islands. After all this time, you pull me in like some kind of wind, mesmerized by the hold I'm in. Leave you here, I don't wanna. Promise as one does, I will protect you at all costs. keep you safe here in my arms. I will protect you at all costs. At all costs. What's pain when I look at you? No way I can explain you. Even if I try to, I'll never dream like I used to do. If someone tried to hurt you, I don't see how that could happen. I fight for you in ways you can't imagine. Felt the snow I haven't. I hope it would be alright to stay right here beside you and promise as one does. I will protect you at all costs. Keep you safe here in my arms. I will protect you at all costs. At all costs. If you ever feel like you're lost, I'll come find you. Man on the fronts, there's no ocean I won't swim across to be right by you, and not just once. Even though I swear my response, I remind you and promise as one does. I will protect you at all costs. Keep you safe here in my arms. I will protect you at all costs. At all costs. Okay, I was like, did that change? Alright, so we're gonna hop on Power real quick and eat. Just check on my eggs because I'm trying to create like the world's best team for comp. What is this playlist? Crashing out because there are air forces that commemorate the most iconic fighting moment in history and I had to get them. What? Blue Bull? You think you gotta fight it? Don't leave it on the shelf. Gotta change the song anyway. As well as the Monster Hunter jackets. Blue Bull, you gonna give me something too? Oh my gosh, Blue Bull. It's a good thing you're here. Can you get me food? I'm joking. Blue Bull. We have to save for Monster. Oh fuck, I accidentally opened up my PS5. I forgot. Oh wait, it's not even it's not open yet. Oh fuck, I can't figure it out. I'm so excited for Monster Hunter Blue Bull. I hope you too. I can't even like tell. This wire? All these wires look crazy. Is it this way? There we go. I got it. Blue Ball, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for Monster Hunter? I'm at a 10. I'm excited. Not just because it's Monster Hunter, but also just because, like, a new game. I love new games. What is it asking me to do? Another long time. But wait, so you're buying a ton of stuff? Why? I will be honest. I am so obsessed. I want to job could be I believe about to then see which one's Bluetooth? Okay, hold on. Guys, sorry, I'm trying to remember how to be a streamer. Where do I see Bluetooth again? It's over here. How do I do this again? I think I clicked the wrong button again. Oh no, my PS5 is picking over and up again. Was it this one? Maybe I should just unplug my PS5 while I do this so I'm not fucking with it. That would make the most sense, sugar. Okay. I think to connect the controller, it was... Mother... When I don't need you to be up, you up. Okay, hold on. So, is it this button? Breezy told me which one it was, but... I think I'm doing it. Ichi's live, Yano is live, everybody's live. Hold on, let me check all my streamers. Oh my gosh. Real quick. Real quick, real quick. Oh my gosh! She's an EA pilot. No, congrats. I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for so many people. No. No! I'm just trying to minimize you. Okay. I think I'm good. Wait, no, my controllers didn't connect. What the fuck? I swear I'm doing this right. I need tech support. I just click it, yeah? Maybe I'll just forget it. And then let's do a new one. There we go. Hey! Who needs tech support? Sugar's big brain. Okay. Nubis is so strong. I need to find a move to replace that one, that stirring mud thing. How's everybody's day going? Oh no! Hi, Rift! How's mine going? Better now that everybody is coming in. I'm kind of just chilling. It's just a chill day today. Sup, fam? Hi, Rift. What you been up to today? Have you been taking care of yourself? Lovely to see you. I'm behaving for now. Why are you behaving? What you got up your sleeve? You talking about for now? I got plans when I leave from my house tonight. Ooh, you got some sexy plans or just, I mean, you just going out? Or is it like, you know, plans, you know, like, did you make an appointment type plans? Yes, I do want to know. We don't keep secrets here. Sexy me? Oh, please, you jest. I don't jest. I'm actually very serious. Once again, I did not get what I wanted. Fuck. How disappointing. You jest is such a funny thing to say. You jest. What? It does involve sexy though. Can't say much. But I'm intrigued. Now I need to know. I want to be involved in the knowledge. Yeah, in the knowledge. I just be putting anything anywhere now. Cause like, ugh. Nice save. What do you mean? I just wanna die. The knowledge. Yeah, involve me in the knowledge. Is it? Player stats max out. The max for freaking attack and stamina is 203.80. I am sick. That's disgusting. That's all I get. I'll tell you more secrets when our friendship hits another level. Aw, damn. I guess I never will know anything, innit? Heart Rift. Guess I'll never know anything. You teasing me, you naughty. Teasing me. I'm about to crash out. No way, max attack. Force. Hold on, so that means... I don't like that. That's annoying. Oh, never say never. What did you eat today, Riff? Are you taking care of yourself? Welcome in. Oh, Alright, here we go. Hello, I'm supposed to be on a diet, but my brain convinced me to have bread. You can't have bread? Why are you dieting from bread? What's wrong with bread? No? That's crazy. Why are you dying from bread? What's wrong with bread? What did bread do to you? Starch turns into sugars and I need to cut out sugar completely. I can't. So you can't watch me no more? You need to cut me out? I don't like the separation that you're trying to put between us. Oh, you're the sugar I'll never need, but yet. Oh, you're the sugar I'll never need? Now you never need me? Oh my gosh, but yeah, I have the diabetes and trying to keep my fingers and toes. Trust me, you don't need the fingers and toes. Trust. Hear it from Sugar, who uses her fingers every day. and uses her toes all the time. You don't need it. You're the only sugar I'll ever need. Oh, I can't read. I can't read. Oh, okay. I can't type, so it's okay. But you clearly typed that out. I just really couldn't read. How embarrassing. What did you eat today though? I didn't eat anything. I have not eaten anything. And I don't think there's a plan to. Well, go eat. Yeah. There's no plan to Rift. Not today. Maybe another day. Maybe tomorrow. Be like Pokimane and eat on stream. I do eat on stream sometimes, like once in a blue. But not today. Maybe I'll eat tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Tomorrow. My days, I know. Oh. Oh shit. I'll buy you food when I get paid. I'll hold you to that. I will hold you to that. I will hold you to that. Hello, you know my Discord. Do I though? Ah, fuck! I needed him, Nubis! Nubis is so OP. Look at him, like, this dude's not doing shit. Do I not have food on me? Oh, I don't. Oh, wow. But have you played any games today, Riff? Or did you just get home from work? What was you doing today? There we go. I'll be better on my own. Nobody should call my phone. I'm working now, so I'll play the First Ascendants when I get home. Ooh, okay. What do you do for work? You're over here watching me. You should be focusing. But I'm only on PAL so I could hatch some eggs, and then I'm gonna go back to doing that architect thing I was doing last stream and watching videos. Detail card, do you not have a client in, yeah? Mother. Times. It's slow. Oh, okay. We love a good slow day. What's your favorite comfort game? My comfort game? It's actually Plants vs Zombies or Wedding Dash. I like playing those games and just like not think, but not a lot of people like watching those games. It's not what's oh, my back. You can't say that, Rift. Ah, Rift, how old are you, if you don't mind sharing? That's a very important. How old are you, Rift? Rift, how old are you? Oh my gosh, Rift! 29. Oh, okay. Wait, Rift, how do you not? I guess, did you not play games when you was a kid? Did you not play games as a kid? Like on your phone? Yeah, but not Wedding Crash. Wedding Dash. But, it's basically a game where... Have you ever played Dynadash then? You have to have played Dynadash. Yes? Okay, so Dynadash... Wedding Dash is, Flo's cousin. There's like a whole backstory. Wedding Dash is Flo's cousin. So it's basically like Dynadash, but for weddings. And then like you kind of like plan out how their day's gonna be and everything. I love it. There's lore. There's a lore. Yes. We love a good lore. It's honestly so fun. You know what? Since it's like just me and you know, since it's just us, maybe we should play some Wedding Dash. I kind of want to brain rot right now. Kind of just empty mind, just play. I do love a good lore, but I wouldn't mind seeing you play it. Really? Breezy, you finally got a good one? No, Breezy, I just fucking got rid of the other one. Look how tiny it is. Also, hi Breezy, welcome in. I see you on the YouTube. Yeah. Don't forget to like the stream, Breezy. Don't forget to thumbs up the stream. I forgot to type that out as well. Like and subscribe. Tell Breezy I said hey. Breezy, Rift on Twitch said hey. What if I don't wanna? Well, Breezy, you kind of don't have a choice. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that choice, Breezy. I'm sorry. I'm giving Titus me everything of my life. Oh. But yeah, Rift, if you're okay with me playing Dynadash and us watching videos, then we can do that. We can watch Balloon Pop. Cause like, why are you running? You're not supposed to run away when I do that. That's crazy. And what up, Rift? It's been a while since I played bootleg Pokemon. What does bootleg Pokemon mean? Power? That's crazy. It's a I'm not feeling this song. This? Listen, you can't say that. They're trying to win this lawsuit. Is it this one? Oh. We don't have enough stamina. I hope they win. I hope they win too. Nintendo is just being greedy. They really are. They know this is actually like genuine competition. That's the thing. They know this is competition. Okay. And then let's oh, he went running. Nintendo is greedy. I love Nintendo to bits, but that's uncalled for. Not like trying to fucking stop this game. Cause like it's not even the same. Like you don't see me shooting and killing Pokemon. But you see me discreetly sleeping with them and I can't sleep with pals. Yeah, I said that. Yes, oh, it quits now, baby, on my way. Flash off my face, baby, on my way. This is a bye-bye, nevertheless. Oh, I love this beat. This song? Yeah, this song is vibe. Where's my Beyond the... This is not Beyond the... Oh. Soidaverse? What is that? Told you I can't type. Where is my Beyond the Spider-Verse? This song is sick though. Technically, Breezy, technically I did get it, but I feel like I get better stats, so I don't think I got it. When we getting rated, let's put Anubis up there. Your armor is so bulky. Is it? Like, honestly, on the girl, it looks way better. Where's the calves? Left the chat. Emil, here we go. Here we go. I just feel like it's more of a sugar power of that giant. I want at least fucking the power I ride on to be big. Because if I'm going to ride anything, I'm going to ride on something big. Like, come on. Left the chat is wild. Bro, Rift, like when we first spawned in, you saw some skin. As the game progresses, you lose the skin and you get shields and protection. Which makes sense, I guess. That's not the flash level. I forgot a client was dropping off their dog at 7. I always forgot, Jot. What is Breezy up to? Breezy's at work. And he doesn't get off till like 7. And then once he gets off, he's gonna be playing games. 1 hour earlier than me. Yeah, I wonder if you can wear whatever as long as you got the best shields. I don't think so, Breezy. I truly... Oh! Ah. I don't think so, Breezy. I got it again, but like, I want him to be big. Why can't I get the size that I want? Is what she said. And this one's stat is shit too. Oh, Molly. No transmigration. Boo. I want bikini. Yeah, I do too. Honestly, I would kill for a better fit as well. This one's stats not as good as this one. Oh, Molly. Oh, Molly. I have to put this away. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, there's mods if you want. I can look into them. Breezy, you know I don't like mods. Actually, that's a lie. I don't want any mods for Power World. Not for Power World it is. I also want transmog that would be nice. What's a transmog? Can you explain to me? But like clothing mods, no, Breezy. It's like cheating. Bob Marley. Bob Marley. Bob Marley. Bob Marley. Transmog is wearing clothes on top of armor, but the stats weren't changed. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think it's... well, you can, like, hide certain stuff like the helm, but I don't think they added that to all the whole fit. Clothing mods wouldn't be cheating, but it's not the same. I want the full authentic game, Breezy. Bro, there's all these expensive beds, bro, and then dude's gonna wake up talking about his body hurts. These pals. But I know, here, hold on. You see, the most they have is these helms. Like, I don't like how this looks on me, especially since they don't have a black helm either, Rift. So I just kind of, yeah, we already modded how many pals we can have at the base. Yeah, that's as far as I'll go, because that was necessary, and the devs knew that. That's why it's available to do that. Those are necessary, and the devs knew that. That's why we're able to do it. That's why it was an option. Oh, so you do use mods? Not really. Necessary, she says. Rift, I didn't. So, okay, when you buy your own server, you can toggle certain things on and off and like add certain things. The devs added that in, especially since you bought your own server. Because they knew it's necessary. They said for now they don't need it, but I know I want to buy my own server. You can always join ours if you'd like. But like, you better not come attack us, I might crash out. I'm going to the Burke off your back. Felt like with Eternal Engine I should have been able to go further. Oh, I'll just steal your Anubis. You steal my Anubis, I'd actually crash out at you. I'll be honest. Pew pew. What power is this? And I make a hit I like. Yeah, Rift is welcome if he wants. Yeah, I gave him permission, Breezy. If he'd like. But Rift, just so you know, you'd have to restart. You'd have to fully restart. Did you know that? When you join a server, you have to completely restart? That's like absolute bullshit. I think that's like the most frustrating thing for me. Yeah, but I'll have you guys. Oh, did you want to? You could join our clan too. I mean, that's fine. We're the sleep deprived batties. We don't sleep. Breeze, how's work going? I mean, I can up the XP so he can get back to where he is. Yeah, but then it'd rush our pals. Oh, that's true. What level are you, Rift? We maxed out, so we good. Not all my pals are maxed out. 50? Oh, okay. Well, Rift, if you do want to join, feel free to let us know. Honestly, right now, with the way the Fabric Tower is so hard, the more the merrier. As well as the fucking raids that we're trying to do. But then again, I don't want to share my stuff. Honestly, I want to try beating the Fabric Tower. Let's see if me, Breezy, and Nissa can defeat it by ourselves. After farming so much pals. I never seen the raid before. Ooh, I'm not spoiling that for you. But honestly, we've done it a couple times on stream. Them goddamn raids. Bro, we're honestly, I feel like we can probably handle them a bit now. Family, we all get a tablet. Yeah, but I'm selfish. I'm greedy. Breezy, I'm hungry. Honestly, I think I might order something to eat. Oh, nah. Nah, fuck! Oh, wait, it's still there. Spoil it? So, there's like these raids where you better eat. I was thinking I was gonna eat tomorrow. Maybe Blazemore. Not even just Blazemore. Fucking the X one is hard. That's the one I want. I want him in my party, the X one. But Riff, raids are like, so raids are like these pals you can't find anywhere. You kind of just have to fight them to get them. But like, it's so fucking hard. Honestly, I'm not doing a good job at explaining, but it's so hard. Like, actually, pisses me off. We not beating that man the way we are now. I feel like we can though. Like, Anubis, Beastigal, my Anubis and Beastigal are doing good right now. These guys, look. Why is the work speed down? What's bringing the work speed down? Pause work speed. What does that mean? Pause work speed affects. Oh, I have one that. Oh, it's trying to say I have one that's 127. I was about to say. Just show him one we got hella tablets. You want me to go do a raid alone? Fine. Let me try a raid alone for you, Riff. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me get ready. Hold on. Riff, I got you with the raids. Actually, I'm not gonna use this one. Actually, yeah, let's use this one. That's not necessary to use. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Now let me go upstairs real quick. Alright, and then let's put some stuff away. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, Rift, I got you. It's time to go to the other race. Sours for the eyes, not the eyes. Oh my gosh! I love that meme. I wish I could play music on YouTube. That sucks that we can't. Breezy, I can't find a place to put those, so I've been putting them here. I'm gonna use one of these ones, the Belnor slab. That one should be easy for me to do by myself. Oh la la la, oh la la la, wow. Oh la la la, oh la la la, okay. YouTube is trash. Yeah, but you know, it's also another form of income that I got locked into, so it sucks. But yeah. Okay, I'm on Twitch. Yeah, YouTube is just game music, lol. Yeah, I know, right? Doesn't that suck? I'm trying to... What up, Riv? Do you actually want to join? Like, I want to show YouTube some love and, like, play music over there. Because I feel like my vibe itself without music is so boring. So I feel like I need music as a crutch. Yeah, I have to update my game. Have you not been playing Rift? Are you trying to join us? Listen, Rift, if you're gonna join us, we need consistency. We need to know that you're in it. You're in it for goods. Like you're not going nowhere. Out here talking about I have to update it. What you been up to? You're not locked in for real. I need to know that you're here for the long haul. Let me see you. Oh la la la. Oh, I'm in it for the free cookies. You do get free access to me, I'll be honest, because I'm on this game often. Breezy, is that thing already built? Let me see you. Let me see you. I'm gone. Fuck. What the? Okay. Okay. It's not even here. I have to, I'm in it for the, I had a ping. It might not be. Now I have to unlock it. Not like I can't, but like, I don't wanna. What level is it on? No, where is it? What is it? Sugar, after that, show him how to access the server, but don't like show the codes. Okay. I keep busy. He's currently at work right now, so I have to show it. Hey, Mikael! Welcome in, welcome in. How doing, babes? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. I'm like, where the fuck is it? It's on this side. Bro, where the fuck is this thing? Just came back from college. How was class? Breezy, I can't find it. What level is it at? There's no way it would be this high up though. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I need to take my time, properly look through. What is it? How was classes, Mikhail? You can search. I can. I don't know what it's called. So like, what do I type in it? Can't search for something I don't know the name of, Breezy. Hold on. I think it's easier to scroll like this, cause on the controller, it covers everything. Summon. Feel like it was somewhere around here. It doesn't even, oh mate, it doesn't even pop up as I search. Alright. It was in the purple. Okay, there we go. We got it! Today we did a practical on installing a dryer receptacle. Oh my gosh. That sounds like a lot. So, Mikhail, if I needed you to come over and set up a dryer for me, you can do it? Ugh, Anubis's building speed's not the best. Oh, thank God. Alright, Riff, this is for you. Are you watching? This is how it is. For this thing here. Actually, before I make sure my weapons are the ones I need for this fight before I die. I'll be pissed if I die. I think I should be able to handle it. Anyway, just redeemed. I was like, thank you for the luckies. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day, Mikhail. I hope you shower, get dressed, and chill for home. Let's see if Anubis can handle this alone. Ooh. Anubis might not be the best for floating power. Like, she's literally floating. I have 4K points and nothing to use it on. In my stream, I'm gonna add more redeems. I just don't know what you guys would be into. Like, I definitely know, like, when it comes to redeems, people want to mess with the streamer. So I have to find stuff like that. Let's try Beastigal. Hold on. I got a call. One moment, chat.
suing her ex-boyfriend's brother, Cleefers McGowan Jr., for personal property and filing a false police report.
Court come to order. All rise.
Have a seat, please.
Case 2143, Simpsons versus McGowan Jr.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Simpson, you lived with Mr. McGowan for, looks like 7 years is what you said.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. It was off and on.
What do you mean off and on?
Well, I had another residence as well.
Okay.
And
It's going to get more complicated, I see, than less complicated. You lived off and on, according to you, with the defendant's brother, who is now deceased. Yes. It is your claim at one point in your papers that you and the defendant's brother were married.
yes, ma'am.
He passed away.
Yes, ma'am.
And it is your claim that the defendant owes you money. He was the executor of the estate, and he owes you money for property that he took from the house and for filing a false police report against you, I assume indicating that you took things from the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. McGowan says that you and his brother were never married, while he indicates in his papers there might have been some sort of ceremony
Yes.
of marriage,
Yes.
that his brother somehow must have told him that he never filed the marriage license, so the marriage was never valid.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, let's go to that for a moment.
Yeah.
Yes, it's sort of curious and takes me back to law school days. And believe me, that really tests my memory. Were you at the ceremony where your brother married the plaintiff?
No, ma'am, I was not.
When did your brother tell you that there was a marriage ceremony?
I probably heard it just throughout life,
You mean throughout life for how long?
from the time that he had any dealings with her.
So about 7 years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
So you asked your brother whether he was married.
Yes.
How long ago was this?
I would say 4 years ago.
Okay, so 4 years ago, you say to your brother, I understand that you, what's your first name?
Mona.
Mona, got married.
Well, so he gave me an insurance document, and I was like, wow, what's going on? What about all this?
He gave you an insurance document that said what?
From the VA indicating that I was going to be the person that gets the money upon if he demise.
If he died,
Right. And
you had a VA insurance policy
Yes, ma'am.
with you as the beneficiary.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so he showed you the insurance policy.
Well, he sent it to me in the mail.
Okay,
Or
and
email or electronic. And so I said, wow, what's going on? So then I started to ask different questions, and he said, well, don't worry about that. We're not legally married.
no, you have to tell me. I said to him,
I said to him, so doesn't your wife
Isn't she the
get
beneficiary?
this? I don't want to be involved in all this.
right.
And he said, I am not married. We went through a ceremony, and you have 10
Okay.
days to file the
Marriage license.
the marriage license in Las Vegas
okay.
to solidify the marriage.
Marriage.
And then
To-
he said, I never filed it. We are not married.
May I?
Just a second. Did your brother tell you that he had ever told Ms. Simpson that he never filed the marriage license?
No, we never had that conversation.
Okay, well, because you say in your answer, sir, that my brother was too smart for that, he never mailed in the license.
Well, he told me because there was a problem between these two. And so we talked about that, and he said, no, I'm not married to her. And he said, you have to file the document, and I never filed the document. And I have a copy of that right here.
Ms. Simpson,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me when this ceremony took place in Las Vegas.
April 2013.
Did you travel there with Mr. McGowan?
Yes, ma'am. We moved to Vegas together.
Who was at the ceremony?
It was no ceremony. What happened was I don't know what this is. What happened was we went to the Justice of the Peace. And the 10 days is not accurate.
No,
Sorry.
don't tell me.
apologize.
Don't tell
Um,
me.
We had
Client's
1
calling me.
year to
I'm
go
gonna
to
have to be
like
on
a
the phone with
pastor or
the client
minister
for
or
a
something like that because we just
second.
went to the Justice of the Peace in
For a
Vegas.
second,
They give
okay?
you a year to
sorry.
do it,
I'll be back in
whereas
one
it's
second, I promise.
I guess what I think the term is officiant or something. Officiant has to do it so you can become married permanently.
So you knew that you were not legally married?
Well, it was legal, but it would be official if you don't do another step within a year. And
I
he
understand
was-
that, but you
okay.
never did the other step.
We didn't only because
So,
he was sick, ma'am.
I don't care what the reason was. I don't care if he was watching Yellowstone
ma'am,
or
please.
because it doesn't matter why.
I respect that.
What? You can get hooked on that.
Oh, yeah.
I understand.
So
No,
I
and
don't
that's-
care
and
what the
that's right.
reason is. You knew that your marriage, because it wasn't confirmed, according to you,
Yes,
within a
ma'am.
year that you weren't legally married.
Yes, ma'am. And that was-
Okay, just a second. That's
Okay.
all I want to know. That makes my life much easier. Because, Mr.
I respect
McGowan, I
that.
want you to listen to me very carefully. Under what you told me, under the events that you told me, you see, you should have kept your mouth shut.
No, it's okay.
no,
because
no.
It's going to be
Listen.
okay in the end. It's going to make a lot of sense in the end.
No, I understand that it's going to make a lot of sense to me. We're going to follow the money. But I just want to tell you and the people who are watching this that when I thought about your answer, that you said your brother was too smart and didn't file the necessary document within 10 days, my view of that scenario was that she could still consider herself his wife. Because if he fraudulently, in an attempt to deceive her, didn't mail the marriage license in, she would be the beneficiary. I'm just letting you know that. You understand what I just said?
Yes, ma'am.
Because he committed a fraud on her. He would have committed a fraud, your brother, on her into leading her to believe that they were a married couple and they had the responsibilities and the benefits of a married couple. But she says she volunteered that she knew they weren't married.
Yeah.
So I don't even have to address that.
And it's okay.
Just
Your
a
Honor.
second. I know where I'm coming from.
Okay.
So, Mr. McGowan, the person that you were involved in for a period of years, on and off, you had your own place, but he was ill for a certain period of time. Was your brother ill?
No, ma'am.
No. Just a second. Key says no. You say he was ill for a great portion
When
of
I
that
first
time.
met him.
Shh. Just a second. For a great portion of that time, and that you were his caregiver.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were paid as his caregiver by the government,
The VA, yes, ma'am.
by the VA, to be his caregiver.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that would be inconsistent with being his wife, to be his caregiver. Because if you're a wife, you don't get benefits from the VA. If you are a non-relative and caring for somebody who requires assistance, you may get assistance. And how much was the VA? Just answer my question.
ma'am.
This is not my first rodeo.
Okay, I understand.
How much was the VA paying you a month to take care of, what was your brother's first name?
Marcus.
How much were you being paid to take care of Marcus? Because you say that one check you didn't get because of him. It's part of your lawsuit. So you know exactly how much you
Yes,
were paid.
ma'am.
How much?
$2,057.55.
A month.
Yes,
and when
ma'am.
did you start collecting that?
2014.
Woo! You are a legal stranger. So you must have filled out forms to say that you were married.
No, I was considered a family member. I was no longer considered the wife, but I was
Well,
considered.
you're not no longer. You were never his wife.
Ramona Simpson claims her ex-boyfriend's brother, Cleefers McCowan Jr., threw out her personal belongings. Cleefers is countersuing for damage and stolen property.
Okay, so there was a reason why you didn't continue to solemnize the marriage ceremony that you went through in 2013 because you started to collect $2,000 a month from the VA in 2014 that you couldn't have collected were you his wife. That's a yes.
No, it isn't, ma'am.
Oh.
Receiving the benefits from the VA, you have to be a family member. You have to be related to that person in order to get this stipend pay. It wasn't a regular VA payment, and it's for relatives. You have to be a relative for that veteran.
What are you getting? Oh, just a,
Yes, it's true.
check that,
Pull
Sarah.
up stipend pay for VA, because we're both disabled veterans. It's not like I just had to do this. I loved him, and I care for him, and he was sick the day I met him.
Just a minute, you both disabled veterans?
Well, my disability was not as crucial as his
How
was.
much do you collect?
I very minimum because
Which I
I'm
asked you a
30%.
question. That's a very minimum.
Yes.
It's not a number.
Yes, it's $300 and some change. But the thing is, Your Honor, may I speak, please? He was sick from the day that I met him, and I was taking care of him prior for that. This was his idea. because he was familiar with the veterans and the system. This was his idea that we can receive funds, and it stayed right in the household. We were living together. It was stayed in the household, and that's okay with
I
them.
thought you told me a moment ago that you had your own place.
No, not then, ma'am. Not then when we moved back from Vegas, because we stayed in Vegas for approximately 3 years. When we moved back from Vegas, he had purchased a home and everything, and it was supposed to be okay. We were going to be together. But he started living another alternate life, which he was very familiar with because he's introduced him to so many people. I don't even care about that. I still continue to take care of Marcus. It was no longer a romantic situation.
Now you still continue, you had your own place.
I lived both places because he needed me more there than he did when we was living together.
What kind of alternative lifestyle was he doing that he needed you there part-time?
He was seeing other people and
he was
stuff
seeing
like that.
women.
Pardon me?
He was seeing other women.
He was seeing other people, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so he was seeing other people. But you, let me finish.
Yes, ma'am.
But you continued to receive the $2,057. You knew you weren't married. That money was coming directly to you. It wasn't coming to him.
Well,
it was coming to you. At what address?
He was giving me a portion from his bank account, and then when we discontinued everything, there was nothing physical. Then I was receiving my full allotment at that point, but I was still taking care of him, taking him to the VA, taking him to the hospital.
Wait just a second. I don't care. Don't go like this and like this. He's a legal stranger to you, and you're getting $2,000 a month to take him to the VA.
Ma'am, he was not a legal stranger.
He was a legal stranger to you. Legal. He was not your mother, father, brother, sister, or husband.
Ma'am, he was a dear friend of me. He continued to be a friend, honestly.
Well,
and he knows that. We went to several places together.
I'm setting up for myself what is the actuality of the situation. Now, I understand that I was really not prepared for this scenario. I was prepared for somebody, quite frankly, Miss Simpson, who had been defrauded by his deceased brother into believing they were married. She took care of him when he was sick. And all of a sudden, now that he's deceased, his brother comes in, kicks her out of the house, and takes all of his property. That's the scenario. But now I understand that that is not the case, that you knew you weren't married, that for 8 years you collected $2,000 a month for taking him to the doctor's offices, to the vet, to taking care of him in the house, but you understood that he was seeing other people, that you didn't have an exclusive relationship. Now I understand it. And you did receive a certain benefit from that because when you moved back from Vegas, you went to your own place because he was having an alternative life that had nothing to do with you. At that point, was the money going to his bank account or yours?
It was going to his bank account, ma'am.
Okay. Well, you say that he notified the government. Part of your lawsuit is for 1 month's check that you say, or 2 months that you didn't get. And you say you didn't get it because he notified the VA or somebody notified the VA. I don't care who notified the VA. What I want to know is, with those checks immediately preceding Mr. McGowan's death, going into his bank account or yours that he had?
His. It was going into Marcus's bank account.
Okay, and he was giving you money from that bank account?
Prior to his death, yes, ma'am.
Right up to the time he got sick and died?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
and how much would he give you?
He would have given me $2,057. $2,000.
All right.
No,
okay,
you mean total?
No,
I'm sorry.
No, I get it. It was not what I thought, but I get it.
Ma'am, may I
okay,
please
money
say
owed
something?
for the return of property. What property?
The property, which is my funds. I have jewelry that was missing and clothing that I never received because he kicked out his niece and boarded up the house.
Just a second. Was your brother taken to the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
On what date?
28th of August, 2021.
Okay.
He was nowhere to be found.
Just what?
He wasn't around.
Just a second.
I did that.
Just a second. Did you take him to the hospital?
I had his daughter to call an ambulance. I got to Marcus's house and I followed him to the hospital. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, well, you want to just answer my question? I actually understand the whole scenario. You understand that I do understand the money part. I get it. So when you say his daughter called the ambulance and you got over there from your house?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and who do you live with there?
My daughter and my son.
And in whose name is the lease?
My daughters, my son, and myself.
So all three are on the lease?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long have you had a lease at that address?
2017.
Okay, so we're talking about 5 years that you've had an alternative address. You have an answer for me?
There is a Veterans Affairs program of comprehensive assistance for family caregivers. It says $2,800 a month, but based on a fee schedule that can change. So the 2057 fits within the range.
And does it define family members?
It doesn't define the family caregiver, only that the VA may appoint someone who's part of the primary family caregivers to the veteran, but it doesn't identify who qualifies as a family caregiver.
As a family caregiver. And that's the act that you were under. But you were not a member of his family.
Yes, ma'am.
You were not a member of his family.
Well, it
Not a
goes
well.
further than that.
Not a well. This is not a well. You're living with your daughter, your son, on a lease since 2017. You know he's got an alternative lifestyle that has absolutely nothing to do with you. He was giving you the $2,000 a month. I don't know why. I don't even have to get into
Right,
that.
ma'am,
But
it's
you
up
were
to
not
that individual,
But you
ma'am.
were not a family member. If this is for family,
It does go to the veteran to then give the family caregiver, though.
okay, but you are a legal stranger to him. So you must have filled out forms to say that you were married.
No, it's up to that. It's up to that individual, the veteran, and I know how the procedure goes. It's up to that individual. I was considered a family member. I was no longer considered the wife, but I was
Well,
considered.
you're not no longer. You were never his wife. So if
I'm
he filled
okay-
out a
I'm
form and
okay
he
with that, ma'am, because I could have
Okay, so
went
he had the
further.
right. You were never his wife. He had the right to board up the house, whichever it is, and you weren't living there for 5 years. You had a place. So if you had clothes there and your jewelry, what were your clothes and your jewelry there? If he was
Because I
fooling
had-
around with other women, why would you leave your clothes and your jewelry in the house?
Okay, ma'am. The thing is, no one has came to the home as another woman in that home. I was always there. He has no proof or evidence that I was not there. So basically, I had their clothes there because I stayed there. I lived there.
Forget it. You were more than compensated with $2,000 a month. What's next? I don't believe that you leave any valuable jewelry at his house.
I was there most of the time,
Well,
honestly.
You don't need valuable jewelry if you're taking care of a sick person.
Ramona Simpson is accusing defendant Cleefers McCowan Jr. of throwing out her personal belongings.
Okay. Do you have any of her property?
No, ma'am.
Did you dispose of any of her property?
I didn't. She had no property
Just
there.
a second. I don't believe she had any property there either. Anything of value.
And I did.
Okay.
Can I?
Excuse me.
I did find what the VA considers a caregiver. So if you're a spouse, son, daughter, parent, step family member, or extended family member of a veteran, or if you live full-time with them, or if you're willing to live full-time with them if they designate you as the family caregiver.
So technically,
If you're willing to
and-
live with the veteran full-time, you could be qualified as a family caregiver, but it's up to the veteran to declare their own family caregiver.
caregiver, if you live there full time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she stated if you were willing to, and I was always willing to.
Okay.
And because
Good. I don't feel as if you were shortchanged, madam, at all. And I don't believe that you had anything of value in the house. So your case is dismissed. Now we're going to get to the second part of your claim. You say she took property from the house?
Yes, ma'am.
What property?
She took jewelry, guns.
What jewelry?
Chains, rings, cufflinks,
Show me.
entire.
Show me. How am I going to figure that out? You have photographs of things?
Yes, I
that you-
have some photographs here.
this is so sad.
So sad you have to put a period and end it. He had a good thing going for 9 years.
Ma'am, the money was paid in the arrears, first of all. So me not getting paid for, and this is really not a big issue to me, what he's saying, because they're all lies, and I'll tell you the truth.
Just say,
But it was-
I'm not saying anything, madam. All I'm
okay.
saying is you have no case, because I don't believe that somebody who lived in a lifestyle,
Ma'am,
as
I'm
you've
talking about
described,
Can you talk to my witness, ma'am?
as you described to me, which is you have your own home, where you're on a lease since 2017, where you said to me he had an alternative lifestyle, but I still took him to his VA appointments. I took him, and I was his
proof of that.
caregiver, but I lived with my daughter and my son. I don't believe that you leave any valuable jewelry at his house.
I was there most of the time,
Well,
honestly.
You don't need valuable jewelry if you're taking care of a sick person.
But
Can I
what
see?
I was stating was also friends, ma'am.
I've decided your case.
I respect that.
This is just what had happened to looking for everything that was taken in there.
I don't care. Who cares? What are you showing me? You're showing me that the place is a mess, that somebody went through it?
I'm showing you
I don't
what.
care.
Okay.
I don't care. Prior to his death, when had you seen your brother last?
I had seen him about 5 days prior to that.
You live close by?
I was living in San Diego at the time, and he lived in Highland, which is 79 miles up the 15 freeway.
Okay, so 5 days prior to the 5 days prior that you saw your brother, when had you seen him before?
We see each other quite frequently. We have family barbecues, this, that, and the other. I'm retired. I go.
Okay, would you return these to him? These don't show me any jewelry.
Okay.
It shows me that the house looked like it was picked through.
Okay. Thank you.
What else?
So quite
That's
frequently.
it. That's it. Did you get a VA benefit from your brother for his insurance?
From
policy?
the life insurance.
Yeah,
policy.
that's from the VA.
Yes, ma'am.
And how much did you receive?
$2,600.
Who paid for his funeral?
I did.
How much was that?
11 or 1,200.
So you took some of the insurance money and paid for it?
Yes.
Did he have any other valuable asset?
He had quite a bit of stuff. It's in probate as we speak.
Oh, so case is in probate
It's in
now.
probate right now as we speak.
Oh, great. So I don't have to deal with it. Your case is dismissed. We're done. Thank you.
This court is adjourned.
You know what? I have a lot of respect for the judge, but she didn't listen to me.
Well, I'm happy that the judge made the decision that she made.
He's a habitual liar.
Thief. My brother died, and within a half a day went over and burglarized the house.
This is something that he can laugh about, and he's going to go and tell the whole world that I'm still a liar. I'm still a this, that, and the other.
There is quite a bit of items that belong to me that this person stole.
That you can love someone and not be married to them. You can help someone and not be married to them and making love to them. I was genuinely there to help Marcus because I love Marcus.
The devil. You don't want the devil, the devil.
He barred me from the funeral. I didn't fight it because the respect I have for his family and for Marcus. I could have went there. No. I said, you know what? I won't be there.
I hope that she crawls back in the rat hole she came out of and does whatever she does.
You know what was interesting in that case, Sarah? When I read the complaint and the answer, I had a whole different vision.
Me too.
Of what the arrangement was. And based upon what the defendant wrote in his answer, that his brother, with regard to the marriage, to his brother telling him, I'm too smart, I didn't mail in the papers.
Read like fraud a little bit.
Right.
But she was in on it. She knew. She didn't complete the steps.
She didn't complete the step for a different reason,
Sure.
but she knew
That they weren't legally married.
that they weren't legally
Which
married.
changes the whole game from a legal perspective.
Right. Certainly the fact that the case is currently in probate made my life
Little easier.
a lot easier. Anyway, it should be a warning signal when you get married out there, folks, and you have a marriage license, because I performed enough weddings to know you have to seal it, sign it, put a stamp on it, and usually put it in the mail within 3 days of the ceremony. So brides and grooms, make sure you put it in the mail together, or watch the officiant put it in the mail.
Melissa Duran is suing her former property manager, Tracy Shaw, for wrongful eviction and an assault.
Court come to order. All rise.
Be seated, please.
Case 2097, Duran versus Shaw.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Duran, the defendant is the property manager at a place where you used to live.
Yes.
And you are suing her for evicting you from that place. You want a whole bunch of money. You're suing her for $10,000 for your moving expenses, for assault, for emotional distress because you had to move. Ms. Shaw says that your behavior caused you to be evicted. You violated the rules, and that's why you were served notice of eviction. So first, let me know when you started living at the property that is managed by the defendant.
In 2018.
Did you have a lease?
Yes, I did.
Do you have a copy of that lease with you?
Yes, I do.
I'd like to take a look at it.
Sorry guys, client's taking a minute to get here. Still waiting on them, so we'll switch to
Okay, so this initial lease was August of 2019, and it terminated on July 31st, 2020. It provided for 3 people to live in the apartment. Okay, and was the lease renewed?
Nope.
Okay. And so then you became a month-to-month tenant.
Yes.
And that was in February of 2020.
They also increased the rent.
That's okay. They're allowed to do that. That's a business.
I know.
They're allowed to do that. When your lease was extended on a month-to-month basis after February of 2020, would you tell me if the same people lived in the apartment as were on the original lease?
No.
So more people moved in?
Yes.
Who?
That would be my sisters and my mother.
Sisters?
Yes.
2 sisters?
Yes. They
And
were.
when did they move in?
Maybe about maybe 2020, maybe. Couldn't really be positive.
So that would have been in violation of your original lease.
Yes.
And it was an apartment that you were
Yes.
renting. And the apartment complex has a pool.
Yes,
You're
it
gonna have to
does.
watch it like
And
this.
the incident around circumstances surrounding this eviction that was served on you, that happened in what month and year?
It was in June of this year.
Oh my gosh.
How long,
Hi,
Ms. Shaw, have you been the
Mommy.
property manager?
Since the end of November of last year.
November of 2021.
Yes.
And in November of 2021, did you know that there were additional people living in the house?
Yes.
And didn't tell her that they had to vacate, that it was in violation of the terms of
I
her
had-
underlying lease?
I had that morning, actually, when the confrontation happened.
No,
I
I'm
had
talking
just-
about-
Oh, I saw you.
Pay
earlier. Thank you
attention.
so much for coming
My
in. How's
question
everybody
was, did you
doing?
register any complaint with the plaintiff
I'm just
about
waiting
the
for the
additional people
client
living in?
to
Be
text me
very
once they're
careful
here,
that you tell
and
me the
then
truth, because I know
carry
that
on
you
the
think
stream.
you
I'm
may
so
know
sorry.
where I'm going, but you don't.
I had to interrupt.
Did you
I'm
make
sorry
any
about that.
complaint to her November, December, January, February, March, April, or May? The answer is either yes or no about the other people living in the house.
No.
So I guess I'm going to start with you, because an incident occurred that resulted in her being evicted, that you serving her with a notice of eviction.
Right.
Tell me when that took place, because I have to know what your reason was. That's a fair statement.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So in June 22, like I said, that morning I had served on
What
that
morning?
June 21st or something, I believe.
What kind of letter were you serving on her?
I just gave them, mine is, it's just a complaint notice, saying that.
Do you have a copy of that?
may.
Do you know what she's talking about?
Yes, I have a copy.
I'd like to see it.
There you go.
Okay, well, this is a letter that says you and your company were eating and drinking in the pool area even after I told them to stop, that it wasn't allowed. They did not stop, and there is absolutely no eating or drinking in the pool area. Okay, so that's the letter she
Yes.
served to you, and that was on June 21st.
That's the letter she
Now,
threw
who
at
was
me.
eating and drinking in the pool?
That would be my sister.
That wasn't just your sister.
No, it was her and her
No,
friend.
no, just a second. Let's get it together. So your sister, who wasn't supposed to be there, but they sort of let that skate.
Oh,
Who
well,
wasn't
okay.
supposed to be there.
Okay.
Okay, so your sister and who else?
That would be my sister, her boyfriend, and two of her friends, or three of her friends, I think.
Had they ever been to the pool before?
My sister has, but not her friends.
So the person who wasn't supposed to be living with you, that's your sister,
Yes.
invited her boyfriend and three other friends to the pool.
She called and asked if it was okay first.
She asked you.
Yes.
And you said fine.
Yes.
You didn't call the
funny.
manager.
No.
Okay. And you are aware that there's no eating and drinking in the pool.
That's not what it says on my lease.
Is that what it says at the pool?
Nope.
Does it say anywhere in the house rules?
Nope.
Nope, it's not an answer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The answer is
No,
no.
no, ma'am, it is not.
No.
Jeez,
Now,
W3 Street,
you've been
you
living
guys
there
are
for a
killing
long
it.
time. Do you use the pool?
Yes, I do.
Ever had any trouble in the time from November of last year? Ever had any complaint?
Nope.
Nope is
No,
not an
sorry,
answer.
sorry,
No
I'm
is
sorry.
the answer. No,
Yeah,
no
okay,
complaint.
no, sorry.
Okay. And did you discuss with your sister and her friends that there were any rules that she had to abide by?
No, I did not, because I was not home yet.
Stand up. First name is?
Aaliyah.
That's crazy.
You were their boyfriend and three girlfriends. Any children?
No.
You know this lady?
Yes.
What happened when she came to tell you that there was no eating or drinking at the pool?
So we were standing.
Just what happened when she told you?
She came screaming at us, telling us that we needed to get the food out and that we needed to go.
Get the food out. What kind of food had you
It was
brought
just
in?
pizza and like a soda and water.
So it wasn't a piece of fruit. You were having a meal there, pizza
Yes.
and food. Had you ever seen your sister bring food into the pool area?
Snacks, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not talking about snacks. Did she ever bring food into the pool area?
No.
What prompted you to order food into the pool area?
It was a hot day and we were hungry and I'm not sure.
You asked your sister if it was okay if you and your friends came.
Yes.
Since you never saw anybody, because usually there are signs posted
Yes.
around a pool. I've lived in enough places to know, and the pool signs usually say no jumping in the pool, no food or drink around the pool, right?
Yes.
Most pools say that.
Yes.
Did this pool say that?
It just said, like you said, no jumping in the pool, no diving, to come into the pool, but it never said nothing about food, drinks, nothing like that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So now you
Like, why
please
wouldn't
establish
food
to
and
me,
stuff be
Miss Shaw, that there was notice that there was no food and drink at the pool.
Their pool addendum,
May I see?
and then also no guest addendum.
Just a second.
It's all part of their.
Hold on. You're Melissa Duran.
Yes, I am.
And that's your signature?
Yes.
Yes. The pool is reserved exclusively for the use of residents of the building. That's what it says.
Okay.
That's what you signed. No diving in the pool area, no intoxicated persons. Okay. I just want you to show me here, first of all, the only thing that they are violating is that pool is reserved exclusively for the residents of the building. That's in here, but I don't see anything about food.
The new pool addendum wasn't part of their contract. So when we put out the new one, it was for more updated tenants, but we didn't serve them on the food. We served them on the guests.
Is what you're saying to me. The only thing that she signed is this, and there is no sign around the pool that says no eating or drinking.
There is a sign by the pool.
Do you have a copy of it?
I don't have a copy of that.
Why not?
I texted her that I was sorry that they had food in the pool, and I did not know that.
So that you knew they weren't supposed to have food in the pool.
Yeah, but I didn't know they bring it. The thing.
Just a second. That's not what I asked you.
You can't say, yeah, babes, you was winning. There's nothing in it that says you can't have it.
Melissa Duran claims her former property manager, Tracy Shaw, owes for a wrongful eviction and an assault.
Okay, go ahead.
Because she had moved in prior to them changing the pool addendum, I posted the new pool addendum on all of the doors. And I have actually text messages of Melissa asking me, can we, the no floaties? And I said, well, of course,
May I?
For children and whatnot, but not big floaties. Okay. So she was acknowledging the pool addendum that I had.
That I'll see. Now, she's going to show me your text messages to her.
Yes.
So you received the revised pool rules.
Yes.
And did the new pool rules say anything about guests?
No, it did not.
So if it said nothing about guests, you originally said that the pool is specifically reserved for residents of the complex.
Yes.
And according to you, the new pool rules, do they talk about having floaties in the pool?
Yes, it did.
Did it talk about having guests at the pool?
Yeah, actually it did.
And what did it say?
There was no problem, just like on the original lease. It was
No.
fine to have guests in the pool.
No, that's not what this says. This says that the pool is reserved for residents of the building only.
Well, we were already told before that it was fine to have guests.
This is the contract that you signed.
Yes, I understand.
So this is the first one that you signed, this one.
Mm-hmm.
And absent anything else, this says no guests at the pool. This says residents only.
Okay.
You say that it was the new rules allow you to have guests, or were they silent?
There was nothing on there saying that you cannot have guests. It was mainly just saying that you cannot have floaties, you cannot jump or run into the pool.
Just a second. Did it say anything about food?
No.
Is there a new sign posted around the pool that talks about food?
No, it does
All I
not.
want to see is, Miss Shaw, something in the new rules that talks about food. And I'm getting very bored with this. Now, when Miss Shaw came over and told you you couldn't have food, you had to get rid of the food, about what time was that?
Probably like 5, 6. I'm not exactly too sure.
And when had this food and stuff arrived? Was it?
We brought it. We were coming in with the food. We walked in with the food. I'm pretty sure she's
Just a
seen
second.
this.
So you and your group, 5 people, walked in with dinner to the pool area. And did the dinner include any alcoholic beverages
No.
like beer?
Nope.
What kind of drinks were there?
It was Pepsi. It was soda.
And what happened when Miss Shaw came over and told you you weren't allowed to have the food at the pool?
She came very aggressively.
Okay, she came aggressively and she said you're not allowed.
She stormed out and screamed, get the food out and you guys need to leave.
And so what did you do?
I told her, okay, I'd get the food out, and I made a call to my sister to come help me with the food. And as we were packaging
Where was your sister?
She was upstairs.
So when you came out with the food, you came out of the apartment?
No, we had just gotten there. We were coming from another pool area that wasn't
What other
open.
pool area?
My boyfriend's friend. We were going to swim at his pool, but it wasn't available because there was too many people there.
Were you at your boyfriend's house during the day?
No, I was at school, and they were all at work, so we all just met up after everything.
Okay, so you were asked by Miss Shaw to get the food out, and then you called your sister.
Yes, and I told her.
And then what happened?
And I told her if she could come get the food while we swam, or if not, that we were
Why
going to
didn't
leave.
you just get out?
Well, because I was trying to help, because we were splitting the check through the money, so we're splitting the pizza, who's getting what, and all of that. And before we even could leave, she stormed out again, screaming, saying, you guys are getting a notice, you guys are getting a notice, and running up the stairs to her, because she was coming out. And she was hey, what's going on? And then she was like, you guys are getting a notice. I'm tired of everybody not listening and coming to me with your problems. And then my sister was like, whoa, hey, relax. I'm coming to get the food. And then she threw the paper and my sister backed up
Okay,
she,
so the letter she gave your sister.
So first, I wanted to check in on my eggs on Powered, which I did, but then I got interrupted. Waiting on this client to bring the dough. They said they was on their way, but I've not gotten a response back or that they're here. They just said they're on their way. That's another thing. A lot of clients don't tell me once they get here. They just say, on my way. So, yeah. So maybe they're just not coming out. And then I was gonna watch some Pops the Balloon and continue doing on that architect thing that I was working on last stream. After architect thing that I was working on the last stream. And also if you are down, we can play Dress to Impress. I'm downloading Roblox now. So yeah, those are the list of things. That I have planned. Okay, now I have Roblox. Awesome. Bet. Now I have Roblox, so that's set for later. Ooh. And the client's still not here, so I'm gonna put this here. For chat on YouTube, and then I'm gonna open up what I was playing.
The letter.
It was a notice.
She gave you the paper that said this is a complaint. There are people in the pool who are eating, drinking. They don't belong here. They're not whatever. She said, here's your notice.
Yes.
Okay. And that was on the 21st of June. Then what happened?
Well, after she threw the paper at me, she turned back around, still yelling, and she stomped down the stairs, and I'm trying to tell her, you didn't give me time to come and get the food. And she ran back in her apartment and slammed her door.
And she went back to her apartment, and you went where?
Back into my house.
Okay, you went back into your house. And what did you do when you went back into your house?
When I got back there, I texted her, telling her that I was sorry that they had food in the pool, and I did not know that because I did not know at the time.
Just a second. So, Ms. Duran, let's cut to the chase, so that you knew they weren't supposed to have food in the pool, only snacks.
Yeah, but I didn't know they bring it. The thing.
Just a second. That's not what I asked you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You knew that there was no food in the pool, only water and snacks.
Okay, yes.
So you knew that.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Now, if you know that, and you have given, I'm just telling you what the law is. If you know that there is a rule, and you don't convey that, that's your problem, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that's June 21st, when guests that you agreed to have in the pool, you didn't know that there was food there. You knew that there wasn't supposed to be food there. That knowledge is imparted to your guests. That's a legal assumption. I want to know what happened after June 21st. When were you served with a 3-day notice to quit?
I believe it was on the 24th.
I'd like to see it.
Okay. I have 3 of the same. They sent me 3 of them.
I just have to see one. Did the attorney, who you say you gave by a Cash App, return any of the money? Okay, well, you served this 3-day notice to quit, Ms. Shaw, and in it, you are alleging threatens to commit a crime. So I assume that the person, it talks about a statement, threatens to commit a crime. I assume that the threat was directed to you. Yes. In any event, you were given a 3-day notice to quit, but actually you managed to get that extended to 30 days.
Yes.
And one of the things that you had to do was to hire an attorney.
Yes.
And when you hired an attorney, did you hire an attorney and pay a retainer?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. I'd like to see proof of what you paid the attorney.
I don't think I bring the one that pertained to the lawyer. What I do have is him finding out what the criminal act was.
No. You're a month-to-month tenant.
Yes.
Landlord has a right to give you a 30-day notice and say you have to quit the premises. You have no legal right to be there. My only question is, you were not given 30 days notice. You were given a 3-day notice, and I'm not actually convinced that there was a basis to give you a 3-day notice. If I called him, would he tell me that you paid him $1,200?
Yes, he would. Though I still owe him $250.
So you paid him $950.
Okay, okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Melissa Duran has accused her former property manager, Tracy Shaw, of wrongfully evicting her. Tracy claims Melissa was violating apartment rules.
Now, if you got 30 days, and the reason you got 30 days is because you retained an attorney, I'm prepared to look to see how much you paid the attorney, because that's an expense that you have that you wouldn't have had but for the 3-day notice to quit. They're entitled to tell you to leave. I mean, you're there with too many people living in the apartment. They've already had a kerfuffle because you allowed your sister and her boyfriend and friends to come to the pool. They were told no food. They ignored them. But I don't think any of that rises to the level of grounds to give you a 3-day notice to quit. I think that if they want to tell you that you have to be out in 30 days, that's reasonable, but they didn't. They gave you a 3-day notice forcing you to hire an attorney. I'm prepared to give you the attorney's fees if you prove to me that you paid an attorney.
I do have proof of that, but I do not have it with me.
Okay. And how much did you pay him? That's an easy thing for me to verify.
I believe it was $1,200.
I want you to think about it carefully.
No, it was $1,200 because he had lowered it. He lowered it from $1,400 to $1,200.
And you paid him by check or cash?
I paid him in Cash App. Is the only way I could.
Did he go to court with you?
We haven't. This is the first court we have been to.
So how did he get you 30 days?
Because I got the 3-day notice and it kept saying I committed a criminal act.
Okay,
So that was the reason why I obtained the lawyer, so he can find out what the criminal act was.
And just by phone calls, he got them to extend it to 30 days. So you were never in, and you left after the 30 days.
I left before the 30. I left on August 1st.
Okay. And where did you go?
I had to move all the way to Atwater, California.
Is that where you live now?
Yes, it is.
And who lives with you?
My husband and my young son. That's it, just the 3 of us. We moved into a smaller, more expensive place.
Okay, and you left your sisters?
And my mother.
And your mother.
They are somewhere completely different.
Okay, what do you...
This is in their lease about disturbances and threats.
Listen, I've already made a determination that the 3-day notice should have been a 30-day notice to leave. I don't think that anything that I've heard today rises to the level of giving people who've been in the apartment as long as they had, especially over pizza, requires a 3-day notice. So the only question that I'm entertaining on behalf of the plaintiff, and the only monetary award that I'm going to contemplate, are attorney's fees. Did the attorney, who you say you gave by a Cash App, return any of the money since he never had to go to court for you?
No, he did not.
Just a second. If I called him right now, would he tell me that you paid him $1,200?
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Though what I was going to tell you is that I did not have enough to pay him completely. I still owe him $250.
So you didn't pay him. So you paid him $950.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry.
What do you mean,
I
okay?
didn't. No, I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't.
So you paid him $950?
Yes.
I'm awarding you $950, which are your attorney's fees, for the reason that, I'm speaking, for the reasons that I've stated, because they have an absolute right to give you a 30-day notice, tell you to leave, and there was a basis for it, actually. And you know, there was a basis for saying your guests, which is you, are not abiding by the rules. You're a month-to-month tenant. Right now, we do not intend to keep you as a tenant. We're giving you 30 days notice to find another place. I think that would have been absolutely a problem. Speaking would have been absolutely appropriate. I think a 3-day notice to quit was inappropriate given the level of infraction. So I'm awarding you the counsel fees because that's what it took to get you your 30 days. This case is over. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This court is adjourned.
I'm disappointed in the decision.
Her actions of her aggression, throwing something in my face, that was a little bit excessive.
I don't feel that I got to say more of the story that continued to happen.
Her actions caused me to get evicted in 3 days.
They have bad character, and so I don't think that I owe them anything.
I mean, I didn't think anything like would come to this, you know.
I'm just glad they're gone.
I'm happy to be out because I just really wanted her to be held responsible for what she did.
So a trend I've seen a lot here is plaintiffs suing for wrongful eviction when they're a month-to-month tenant. And from what I've learned in landlord-tenant law in New York, I know it varies a lot from state to state, is the landlord only has to give you as much notice as your term, which if you're a month-to-month tenant would be 30 days. So people have to really understand the legalese of their contract and of their lease, because if you feel like you're being wrongfully evicted as a month-to-month tenant, that's a different standard than if you have a standard year-long written lease.
Well, that's sort of the reason. I didn't think that the one instance that was raised was sufficient to give them a 3-day emergency notice to quit. Might have been enough, that coupled by the fact that there were too many people living in the apartment, to give them a 30-day notice. That is, you're right, it's your property. But I didn't think it rose to the level of a 3-day notice to quit for threats.
I didn't either, so I agreed with your $950 judgment for the attorney's fees.
Would have been happier if she had some sort of a receipt or something from her Cash App, because she very quickly changed the $1,200 to $950.
She was honest.
Lisa Hildreth and Reza Mahasani are suing 20-year-old Jennifer Santiago for medical bills after being hit by a car.
Court come to order. All rise.
Have a seat, please.
Case number 2020, Hildreth Mahasani versus Santiago.
Thank you. Miss Hildreth.
Yes.
Pronounce your last name for me, sir.
Mahasani.
Mahasani.
Yes.
You two were crossing the street in San Diego?
In Carlsbad Village.
Is that in San Diego?
It is. It's a suburb of San Diego.
Is that where you live?
Correct, in Carlsbad.
And you were hit by Miss Santiago, who was driving her mother's car.
Correct.
Miss Santiago acknowledges that she hit you, and you were seriously injured. You've had shoulder surgery. You were both injured.
Correct.
When did this happen?
This happened on Friday, September 4th, 2020.
I just have a couple of preliminary questions before I get into the facts of it.
Sure.
I assume that since this accident happened in 2020, that you tried to sue either the defendant and or her mother as the car's owner.
Well, we would have done so, but the driver was uninsured.
That's the question. You would have done so,
yes,
except the mother had no insurance.
It is my knowledge that the mother had insurance, but and which I have the evidence, that her daughter was excluded from the policy.
The policy, and therefore the insurance company disclaimed.
Correct.
I'd like to see that.
Absolutely.
That's why your mother's not here.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, that's why your mother's not here, Miss Santiago.
Without her knowing.
Miss Santiago, that's why your mother's not here.
No.
Well, were you excluded from the insurance policy? That's either a yes or a no.
Yes.
Then you shouldn't have been driving the car.
Yeah, I know.
Just a second. Then you
I
shouldn't
know.
have been driving the car.
I took the car.
I don't want to
knowing
hear
that-
I don't want to hear some pat answer from you. Do you understand? That's why your mother's not here.
Well, it was
I didn't
my
ask you a question.
responsibility,
I
and
didn't
I took
ask
the car
you.
without
Do you understand?
information.
They don't listen to you when I'm speaking. When I ask you a question, you'll answer me. I don't want to hear some pat answer. I want to hear a lot of I'm sorries. I want to hear a lot of I'm sorries.
Why would I say I'm sorry if they didn't pay attention when they were crossing?
You weren't supposed to be behind the wheel of a car.
But I was paying
You
attention.
weren't supposed to be behind the wheel of a car.
But why they didn't pay attention?
I'm not speaking to you. I just told you why. Why should I
There
say
was
I'm
no
sorry?
lights flashing.
Be quiet. Why should I say I'm sorry if they weren't paying attention? Because you weren't supposed to be behind the wheel of a car. If you weren't behind the wheel of a car, whether they were paying attention or not would be irrelevant. You weren't supposed to be driving. She thinks you have a big mouth. You don't have a bigger mouth than me, madam. I guarantee you, the last person who drove yesterday that wasn't supposed to drive yesterday because they were drunk killed
was not
6.
drunk.
Nobody's listening to you. When I'm speaking, nobody's listening to you. Killed 6 people. Last person who drove that wasn't supposed to be behind the wheel of a car killed 6 people. You were not.
but I was
Hey,
not drunk.
I'm speaking. You were not supposed to be behind the wheel of a car. Don't you understand that?
I understand
Are you
that.
stupid?
I'm not.
You were not supposed to be behind the wheel of a car. You were an excluded driver, and you were an excluded driver for a reason.
Not only that, Your
Now,
Honor.
just a second. Don't speak. Now I'm going to read and calm myself down. I don't like my blood pressure to get too high. I just don't like stupid. Our investigation, which is after you notified the insurance company, determined that the driver of the insured's car, Jennifer Ramirez, was not covered by the policy. That's what you're telling me.
Correct.
I don't understand this. You were walking, correct?
Correct. Both.
What is this? Your driving privileges will be suspended on November 21st. What is that?
I think there was a misunderstanding that we were actually driving a vehicle.
Yeah.
And when I called the DMV and I explained that, no, we're actually pedestrians, then they said, oh, I'm sorry, disregard that.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And it's,
Do you have a letter from them indicating that this is wrong?
They just told me that we can disregard it and they just corrected it. That's all they did.
And
Can I
it
say
was
something?
stopped because she was also unlicensed?
Just a second. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I'm not there with Big Mouth. Okay. This happened on September 4th, 2020. What time of the day?
It was in the evening. It
What
was
time?
about 8
I think
p.m.
it was, around 8 o'clock.
Light or dark outside?
Dark.
Is that a fair and accurate representation of
It is.
the intersection where this happened?
It is, Your Honor.
Ms. Santiago, is that a fair and accurate representation of the intersection where this happened?
Yes.
So at the intersection where this happened, there were lines across the highway indicating pedestrian walkway.
Correct.
And there were 2 signs indicating pedestrian walkway.
There were 3 signs. One in the center median and one on each side.
On September 4th, Ms. Santiago, this requires a yes or a no answer from you. On September the 4th, 2020, did you have a valid driver's license? What happened when she hit?
Well, if you guys
Don't!
were looking,
Hey! Don't
why did
speak!
you guys
Hey!
cross
Listen,
if you
for
were paying
someone
attention?
who can't take and pass a driver's test 3 times, at least I would keep my mouth shut.
Lisa Hildreth, and Reza Mahasani claim 20-year-old Jennifer Santiago struck them in a crosswalk while she was driving without a license. Jennifer says they were not paying attention and walked into oncoming traffic.
Now, on September 4th, Ms. Santiago, this requires a yes or a no answer from you. On September the 4th, 2020, did you have a valid driver's license?
I didn't, Your Honor.
I said it's either a yes or a no. Did you have a valid driver's license?
No.
Did you ever have a valid driver's license?
No.
Do you have a valid driver's license today?
No, Your Honor, because they...
That's a no. What's your name?
Vanessa
What?
Giles.
Stand up. Did you come with her today?
Yes.
How did you get here?
I drove. My license.
Just a second. You drove?
Yes.
In whose car?
My car.
What kind of car is it?
Kia.
Did you ever drive with Miss Santiago?
Yes.
When? Did you ever drive in a car where she was the driver and you were the passenger?
Yes.
When?
September 4th, 2020. 2 years ago.
Other than September 4th, 2020, did you ever drive with Miss Santiago where you were the passenger?
Yes.
When?
September 4th.
I said other than September 4th.
No.
Other than September 4th.
Other than that, no.
On September 4th at 7 p.m., 7 p.m., where were you?
We were at the beach. Carlsbad Beach.
You were at the beach. Who else was at the beach?
Santiago and another friend. He's a minor. He's 16.
There were 3 of you at the beach. Anybody else that you knew at the beach?
No.
How long had you been at the beach?
Like for an hour.
So you got there at 6 o'clock in the evening.
We got there at 7. We were going back home at 8.
So you got to the beach at 7. What did you do at the beach at 7 o'clock?
We were just sitting there, eating, relaxing, having a good time. As teenagers that we were.
Now, did Miss Santiago pick you up or did you meet at her house? Just think. Take a breath.
Is a bit small, isn't it?
Did you meet at her house or did Miss Santiago pick you up?
She picked me up.
How far do you live from her?
2 minutes away.
And what about the 16-year-old minor?
3 minutes away.
Did she pick up the 16-year-old minor?
Yes.
Yeah,
How old was Miss Santiago in September of 2020?
18.
Are you a good friend of hers?
Yes, I am.
You knew she didn't have a driver's license?
Yes.
Did you know why she didn't have a driver's license?
She was still studying for a test.
Had she taken the test before?
Yes,
she had taken the test before. Do you remember how many times?
Yes.
How many times did she take the test?
2 times.
And the 2 times she took the test, she failed it?
Yes, she did.
Okay. So now she's driving without a license because she's failed her driving test twice at the time of this. So she's studying to pass it maybe for the 3rd time, right?
Yes.
And now we have 2 years later, she still doesn't have a driver's license.
Yes.
Do you know why?
No.
Well, you're her good friend. Didn't you ask her? Well, it's 2 years later. Did you ever pass your driving test?
She hasn't
How's
yet.
homework
Sit.
going? Today's not homework. Today's games. Homeworks are
Now
on
tell me
the
what
days
happened
when
at
I
8
have
o'clock
maths
on the 4th of
ads,
September,
so that I'm
2020.
here chatting
I have
with you
pictures if you
guys.
like. And would it be okay to approach the screen to show you better?
No, it's not necessary. You were crossing the street.
Correct.
In a crosswalk, she hit you.
Correct. We were.
You were crossing the street in a crosswalk and she hit you.
Yeah, so we had come
truly,
to
it
the
feels like it's slanted. I'm
crosswalk sign
seeing
on
it,
the
but we're
left
not seeing
side
it. It's not
of
a
the
straight line.
photo. We pressed the button. It illuminated the flashing lights to indicate that it was okay to cross. We looked to the left. Those 2 cars were already parked. We proceeded to the middle and noticed that the car in the furthest lane from us, that car was already parked. We proceeded, and we were hit.
What happened when she hit? Hey, don't speak. Hey, listen. For someone who can't take and pass a driver's test 3 times, at least I would keep my mouth shut until I look at you for an answer.
I believe so. Hold on. Let's. Ooh, do. Sorry, I got a lot going on in the background. Da, 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 da. What was I? Okay. Okay. So we have a ton of dress video. I didn't need to finish watching that. But let's go to him. They should have done a Valentine's Day one. We watched this one. Did we watch this one? Yeah, we did, because this was Christmas. Hi, D. Alright, we don't have much left. LOL, they have an interview with this doctor dude. I hated him. Oh my gosh, Daikon, where was you for that balloon pop? Alright, so this is the one we're going to. Yeah. Why is his bow not made? Did he think that was the fit? The bow's not made, bro. Daikon, how much you wanna bet this is she made this herself? Cause this was like yeah. Okay. I don't know where I was. I love her lippy. Her lippy's cute. I don't like the fit. Why was the dude's boat? He looks very clean. But why was the dude's tie not done? Did he really think that was a fit? She really thinks she ate, but that's just a regular outfit anybody would wear. Like, I want you to pop out and show out, but I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want.
Welcome back, judges. How you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Doing good.
And sound a little bit more excited. So today
his tie
our
not
episode is wedding guests, right?
Right.
Which is one of my favorite things to do is crash people's weddings. I'm just kidding. How do you guys feel?
I feel really good. I'm
Yeah?
excited.
What do you guys think we can expect for this episode?
I'm just excited to see how, people's interpretation of wedding.
That's true.
Sorry.
That's true.
I'm really curious if we have any wedding crashers there, and if one of the looks might want to outdo the wedding party.
That's true.
I'm that person.
And if you go,
She's that person, but she's not out doing the wedding party for today. But okay, carry on.
I always overdress. Exactly.
if
I
you
always
go to a
overdress for
Nigerian
wedding.
wedding,
Sunny Side Up, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everybody from Sunny Side Up stream. My name is Sugar Cookie. I'm a variety streamer. I play whatever the hell I want. I have what I like to call Jesus. ADHD, but like for games, if you like that type of content, feel free to drop a follow. And if you don't, I appreciate you guys supporting Sunny Side Up. Chat, make sure you go follow Sunny Side Up. They just rated from playing Sims 4 and brought all the cozy vibes with them. They're like a warm loaf of bread, fresh out of the oven, but somehow even more inviting. I mean, have you ever tried to hug a loaf? It's a crumby experience. It's a crumby experience. Anyway, Sunny's all about that self-care life, so make sure you hydrate and take your meds. Hi, Sunny Side. Thank you so much for the raids. Welcome in, babes. W5s. Thank you. I'm kind of at a loss of self. ATM. Hey, Sensible. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in with a Sunny raid. How's stream? Stream's a vibe. I'm kind of just chilling. We're about to watch like Best Dressed today, which is like a wedding theme, so that's fun. It really is. But yeah, so I'm currently about to watch this. We're kind of doing a bit of just chatting today. I'm kind of at a loss of what I want to do today. So you like, if you hang out, you'll see me do a bunch of things. So yeah, like I said, I have ADHD. I do whatever. But welcome in. How'd you find me? It's lovely to meet you. Your name does not look familiar. Did you get a name change? We love chatting. I'm such a yapper. So real, cause same. What'd you say, D? You should probably lost records. Lost records? What does that mean, D? What are you talking about? It really goes. What do you mean? I did change my name. Okay, what was your name in advance? What was your name first? Cause I was like, it doesn't say your first time chatter. Sensible, how'd you enjoy Sunnyside stream? My dogs are just sitting there growling. I think Ashton, come here, babes. Ashton, come here. I think the new dog that just came in today is humping Ashton. It used to be okay. Well, I love the change. I'm welcoming it. I love it. Did you change it to match your aesthetic for your streams? Sorry, in a match, but Sims was great. No worries, baby. It's alright. I did. I love it. I also had a little your dog humping. No, I'm dog sitting, and the dog that I'm dog sitting is humping my dogs. So yeah. I keep telling these clients they need to like neuter their dogs. So I'm kind of like trying to do crowd control here with the dogs. So you're gonna hear a lot of shuffling from me. I'm probably gonna mute a couple of times trying to control it. But yeah, Sunnyside, we're watching not Dressed in Best. We're watching Best Dressed, me, Daiko, and D, and you guys. So I appreciate you bringing your community over. What games did you play other than Sims? Did you only play Sims? All right. Someone, which one? Chocolate, come here. I need you to stop pissing off Katie. Come here, Chocolate. All right, there you go. Hi, handsome. That's fair. Hello. I watch dogs and have the same problems. Yeah, dog sitting is kind of my main form of income right now. So often I will be streaming and there'll just be a lot of dogs in the background. So yeah. I'm trying to do what I gotta do, you know. Mate, no way. Yeah, I'm trying to, yeah. Anyway, it might as well be Dressed to Impress, right?
Yes,
I keep getting her to say Dressed to Impress.
The bride.
Really?
And the
it's
bride
like
ain't
she
good,
better
so
bring it or the
same
guests
for
are
me,
going
you gotta
to.
pay those bills. So real.
we are excited for
Oh
this
wait, hold
episode.
on. That's
and
right. LOL. What's those? Today was just Sims, but I'm the same as you and just play whatever I want. That's so real. I am gonna look for a bit to the stream, but I hope the videos are fun, keeping you top. Thank you so much, babes. I appreciate you. Thanks again for the raid. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. If you don't, come back.
I can't wait to see the contestants.
Yep.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yes,
Let's do this.
Bring them on.
And thank you for the tab.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. You look like you're ready to go have fun at this wedding.
I am.
Yeah.
Not
that's
she better
awesome.
bring it
What's your name?
Rizoma.
Rizoma? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, guys.
So for wedding theme, tell us about your outfit and where you got everything from.
So this is a candlelight dress that I actually got from Ross.
Shout out to Ross.
I know, right? Love it.
Yeah.
And I actually got inspired by the fall season.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of
Fall
lavender, but I
season.
wanted kind of more of a darker shade for fall. So it's really one of my favorites.
Okay. I really like it. It's a good color on you. I think I would have done some accessories for sure. Like right now, you look very bare. I think some accessories
say
and a nice
bad?
handbag that's a pop of color would have been, just perfection.
Thank you.
So yeah, what do you think?
You can step up a little bit. Actually, you look nice. I agree, maybe a bracelet or so. But I like the color and everything. Looks like you're going to a wedding, but just a little bit more accessories. Yeah.
For sure.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good. I think you just gave me the line basically when you said it was fall inspired. So maybe a shawl,
Yeah, that
a
is
light
like
shawl.
a
So
lack
especially in the
of
evening, it's a little cooler, and that would help
color.
you
I
not
mean,
to
like
be too cold,
splash
but
of
also
jewelry.
maybe some jewelry. That's what I would recommend.
Okay.
But nicely done.
Thank
Like
you.
the color.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Where's your purse?
So I'm a simple girly. Usually when I go to
Okay.
weddings,
Where's your
I don't
purse
need
is
no
crazy,
ideas and things,
like-
I just pop up and show out.
Okay. When you first came
Yeah,
out, you
she's
reminded me of
cool.
the bridesmaid that was helping the bride. Never really got a chance to get finished getting ready because you're missing accessories, you're missing a purse. But you look really fun. Like I said, it just gives that vibe like, oh, I've been working with the bride. I'm just here to have fun. As long as she's good, I'm good. So you look cute outside of that, but yeah, accessories, purse.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Is she inside of the wedding already there as a guest, or is she
Why is she talking
showing
shit
up?
after
So,
she
because if she's
leaves?
inside and there, is she walking around with her purse? I'm just asking. Fair
I think
I would
Star
think
said
we're
it, she
heading
wasn't
to the
ready.
wedding.
No. You see, you can't ask like, oh, is she inside or anything like that. I personally think if you're dressing up to go to a wedding, it says wedding guest theme. It's the theme as a wedding guest. So we're not thinking if she inside. This is the outfit she's wearing to go to the wedding. It doesn't matter what she's doing inside. It's how she looks when she gets there. That's what we have to look at. I don't know why she's talking about, is she inside already, walking around? Doesn't matter. How does she look when she gets there? That's what we're looking for. I hate having to carry a purse. I don't carry a purse. I do backpacks. So you'll see me with a nice little wallet.
I would think
That's whatever
whoever's
her name.
coming out here should be
husband
on their
on the
way to the
floor.
wedding, not already in the wedding.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
she's
Whoever's
so-
coming
Yeah,
out here.
but she really reminded
their
me
way.
of, because I've been in weddings,
bride, yeah.
when you too busy helping the bride and then you forget your wristwatch, you forget everything, you just want the bride to be happy.
Yeah,
So
that
she
makes
just
sense.
looked like she wasn't completely done. But
Okay, I agree.
He looks like the uncle you see at the wedding.
How are you?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. What's your name?
My name is Sydney.
Sydney?
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So for wedding guests, can you please, give us a little bit more info on your outfit, the inspiration, and where you got everything from?
Sure. So I wanted to kind of
Personally,
keep it
I
fun
wear
and
jewelry.
comfortable.
Okay.
I do.
I'm wearing a
I
Brooks
wear a lot of
Brothers suit.
jewelry.
Okay.
Not a lot,
Guess
but I
shirt.
I do wear
and
jewelry.
a Burberry belt
Okay.
and some tennis shoes.
Okay. All right. And you decided to go without tie. Obviously, you're wearing a sneakers. Is this a summer wedding or?
I would suggest that it was a summer wedding, something that was fun and kind of a relaxed atmosphere.
Okay.
Kind of wedding. Yes.
Can you do me a little bit of favor? Can you, just remove just one?
One button.
One button. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you have a white shirt under?
I do.
Okay. So this is what that's what I was curious about.
Okay.
If you decide to go without tie, I would say just either wear like a singlet,
Absolutely.
that's not showing.
Okay.
And definitely don't go all the way to the top. Just relax it a little bit.
It looks.
since you're doing
It's an
something fun.
okay outfit. I'll
Um,
agree.
I like it for a
It's not
summer
really-
wedding. It gives me Christmas, midsummer, no wedding. But as far as critic, I would say again you're mixing the gold and the silver, so I would stick to either gold or silver. But
Sound good.
It looks like a fun themed wedding.
Sound good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's an
I
alright
really like
outfit.
it. It's actually the
Honestly,
the classic Brooks.
hold on, chat. I'm gonna end YouTube. So YouTube, sorry, I'm gonna have to cut stream short because it seems like I'm just gonna chill and watch some YouTube videos. So unfortunately it won't really show well on the vertical. So to save you guys the pain, I'm gonna just stay live on Twitch. But I appreciate you guys for coming in. If you guys would like to head over to Twitch, it's the same name that you see here on this stream. Appreciate yous. See you guys next stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST.